23 Facts about Apple. Apple's iPhone consumes 25 cents worth of electricity per year if it's fully charged once a day. You have a better chance of getting accepted to Harvard University than getting a job at the Apple Store. When the first prototype of Apple's iPod was shown to Steve Jobs, he dropped it in an aquarium and used the air bubbles to prove there was empty space and it could be made smaller. The battery of an Apple MacBook could save you from a gunshot. It's bulletproof. 60% of apps in the Apple App Store have never been downloaded. Siri was supposed to be for Android and BlackBerry phones before Siri Incorporated was bought by Apple back in April of 2010. When Steve Jobs accused Bill Gates of stealing from Apple, Gates said, "I think it's more like we both had this rich neighbor named Xerox and I broke into his house to steal the TV set and found out that you had already stolen it." When Apple began designating employee numbers, Steve Jobs was offended that Wozniak received number 1 while he got number 2. He believed he should be second to no one, so he took number 0 instead. A rare Apple I computer built in Steve Jobs' garage in the summer of 1976 was sold at an auction in 2014 for $905,000. In 1986, Apple launched a clothing line. If Apple didn't hold $181 billion overseas, it would owe $59 billion in U.S. taxes. Smoking near Apple computers voids the warranty. Apple's iPhone is almost twice more expensive in Brazil than in the U.S. In Japan's Apple Store, there was a fan who started waiting in line 7 months early for iPhone 6. Rounded corners on rectangular electronic devices have been patented in the U.S. by Apple. Apple recovered 2,204 pounds of gold from broken iPhones in 2015. That's worth about $40 million. An iPhone contains about 0.0012 ounces of gold, 0.012 ounces of silver, and 0.000012 ounces of platinum, worth $1.52, 24 cents, and $0.017 respectively. Apple could buy Disney or Coca-Cola and pay in cash. In 2015, Apple Incorporated was worth more than Switzerland, Sweden or Nigeria. Steve Jobs used to withdraw just $1 as his annual salary from Apple's account as CEO. Only 30 to 50 of the original Apple I computers still exist, with originals selling for over $50,000. An iPhone has about 75 elements in it, 2/3 of the periodic table. The world's most expensive iPhone 5 was worth $15 million. It was made of 135 grams of 24-karat gold and the chassis was inlaid with 600 white diamonds.